is Nicodemus.
You, sir.
The answer to life's great mysteries. That man.
Gentlemen, don't waste your time in the vain pursuit of this and that endeavor. To be high on hopes and illusions. To be high on hopes and illusions. To be high on hopes. Be high on hopes.
Welcome to the broadcast. This is a source of information on all things related to commercial appliances. Welcome all of you that are new to commercial and those of you well-versed in this industry of ours. Your host is Mike Reed, a technician who has been in the industry for 32 years, with his beginnings working in his family's appliance business based out of the western suburbs of Chicago. Get ready for a truly interactive broadcast. Have all your questions ready and prepare yourself to truly engage with Mike and discuss ideas on all things related to commercial appliances. Without further delay, here is your host.
Yo, welcome to the broadcast. My name is Mike Reed. My apologies on not being here on the hour. Life be lifing. Sorry. What are we going to talk about today? The usual, the craziness that's in the market. Jay, what's up? We got Ryder, what's happening? Yes, hello. Let me see if I bring in Instagramming in. All right, hold on. Let me go live on Instagram. If I can freaking see. For some reason, my lights are super bright today. Super bright. All right. Oh, fun times out there today. I know the rest of the world is freaking out about the stock market crashing, dipping, diving. On things outside of food service, I say buy. You know, for some of these chains, yeah, it is definitely buyer beware. Hold on, let me see if we add in some of this stuff. It is definitely a case of buyer beware. Is some of this stuff going down for the count? Don't know. Don't know. But what I can tell you is that there are always survivors. Always. McDonald's is over 1 billion sold. Burger King's been around since what? 1950s. Most of those could be tied to the 1950s after coming back from World War II. And there's a history behind it. There's a story to that. Hold on, let me see here. RBI, which is Tim Hortons, Burger King, Popeyes, that whole thing. And then hold on for you new guys. I'm gonna show you jobs, right? Because I noticed what a lot of you guys, the red meat on this channel, health department violations all throughout the country. Yeah. And jobs with the $1,000 sign-on bonus. Some of the sign-on bonuses are higher. I want to listen to the people. So what do you guys want to start with? Did you guys want me to dip dive into that with all the layoffs that's been going on out there in tech and everything else? All the businesses that are moving out of the West Coast, not just California, Oregon, Washington State, and then California. So I know it's kind of rough. If you did want to see, hold on, you know what? Forget it. I was going to cover this, but I'll show you some jobs. Show you some jobs since everybody is. I saw some of the clips that are on YouTube of people that are freaking out. Hold on. Let me see. Smart Care. Why do I show you Smart Care? Because Smart Care, in my humble opinion, is one of these service companies that has a very, very voracious appetite. They are actively looking for people. And I need to do something with my sound. Hold on, because I know my sound is super loud. And I do apologize. I just got to the house. Got so much stuff going on. All right, input volume. I'm gonna bring that down some. Okay, hopefully that is much better. Now we're gonna go to resources. Once you join us, careers, and I'm gonna give you the link so you can follow along. You copy this, and we're gonna paste this on in there. So it doesn't matter what your skill level is. You can very easily. You could very easily get picked up. You could very easily go from manager to district manager. You can go from regular tech to lead tech with quite a bit of bump in pay, industry leading technician training. So you don't even have to have training. You don't mean, hold on, man. I'm still still trying to sap it down now. But what a time. You don't have to know anything. This is not some sales pitch. I have nothing to sell you. You can get a job with very little knowledge. All you have to have is a clean driving record. And because it's corporate America, you got to be able to pass a drug test. So if you can do those two things, you don't even have to have a college degree. You don't have to have a high school degree. You actually don't even have to have a GED if you have military training. Actually, if you have military training and nothing else, that leapfrogs you over somebody with a freaking PhD, to be honest with you. Little known unknown in the business, they love military trained people from the Navy, people from the Marines. Why do they love those people so much? Because they can follow directions, they don't talk back, they show up on time, they tend to stay loyal, reliable, and the whole nine. So if you have a military background, even if you did like ROTC or something like that, that leapfrogs you over any and everybody else, to be honest with you. Even another technician, because being another technician ain't even all that great, because you come over with your bad habits. So if you just have a rudimentary knowledge on how electricity works, you know the difference between a wrench and a plier and some pliers, you'll be good. You know the difference between a flathead and a Phillips head, they're going to take you from there. All right. They're going to take you from, I don't even know why I got these. I got the big screen on. They're going to take you from there. Yeah, they're hiring for field technical trainer, installers, food service equipment technician. They will hire you to do water filtration. They will hire you to do coffee machine repair. They will hire you to do HVAC. Yeah, they got it right there. HVAC, refrigeration, and then the rack refrigeration. That is the grocery store units, primarily grocery store. And then you have cooling towers, and you actually have places like Dollar Store and all that. Some of those can actually have a rack system. So let's jump into it. Here's search jobs. And at any given time, you guys can chime on in, ask your questions, basically give your input, and I interact with you in real time. So if I'm talking about Sheboygan and you're actually in Seattle, let me know and I'll just shift. So what were we talking about? California, full time. It's an install tech. Uh-oh. Hold on. Let me share this one. My bad. All right. Steer two screens here. So this is an install technician in California, Walnut Creek. Oh, this division is Superior Parts and Service, part of a Smart Care company, hiring in, like we said, in Walnut Creek, California. And what did I tell you? High school diploma, GED, or related experience. I got no dog in this fight. I got nothing to tell you. High school diploma, GED, or related experience. What I tell you, driver's license. All you need is a driver's license. Driver's license is in good standing, and they want to be able to insure you. So hopefully you don't have 9 accidents under your belt. 0, this is crazy, 0 to 1 year experience. What was the point of even putting this up there? The company will certify you to drive a forklift. Basic knowledge on welding, blah, blah, blah. They'll teach you that. Understanding how to troubleshoot mechanical problems. Once again, this is for an installer job. Basic knowledge of electrical, basic knowledge of soldering, plumbing, basic knowledge of moving tools, hand trucks, hand dollies, carts, appliance dollies, ability to operate a pallet jack. Ooh, experience driving or ability to drive a rack truck and 24 to 26 foot box truck with the Tommy Liftgate. I know it doesn't say that. It should say Tommy Liftgate operation. Blah, 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 blah. Let's see if we can find out how much they're paying. We'll work during evenings and weekends. You're gonna work out of town, overnight stays. Ooh, maybe 3 nights a week. It's a job. You'll rarely have to work on Sunday. Evening hours, standalone refrigeration. Let's see, where the hell's the job? Where's the money? Oh, let me give you this link. This is a good one. All right, so I put the link in there for the HR for Smart Care. They have thousands of jobs. This is just one of them. So what they're not showing me, install tech, Walnut Creek. Oops, damn. All right. Blah, blah. Whoa, okay. And this was the very first one that just popped up. They're talking about $61,000 to $74,000. That is the very first one that popped up. This is Walnut Creek, California. Hold on one second. Let me hit this one up. This is just the first one. They have thousands, literally thousands. Why do I say thousands? Because they have just that many accounts. They are huge, corporate backed. Oh, there it is. I have these crazy bright lights in my face when I'm moving. And when I move, I'll do better. I'll do better when I move. $61,000 to $74,000. Now you tell me where you're gonna get a starting position of $61,000 with, what was it, 0 to 1 year of experience? And this is not to mention bonuses and all this other stuff. So it's $33 to $36 an hour. See that? Salary details for Smart Care, Walnut Creek, California area. And like I said, you guys can sit there all quiet all you want to. I mean, if you chime in with something, I'll bring it up. And the salary range is crazy. $29,000 all the way up to $139,000. And why do I show you this? I show you this because, yeah, you work for yourself. I work for myself. And sometimes you're like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna work for somebody. I'll get vacation. I'll get vacation and everything else, and just let go. And just let go and be like everybody else and give a damn. It's tempting, right? So some of this stuff, I mean, it's not mentioned. I'm throwing this in there. There's no guarantee it's there, but oftentimes these positions do come with a sign-on bonus, especially if they see you, they like you, they want you, they got to have you. They'll hit you up with something. They don't like to just come on out with it, but they'll hit you up. And see, install specific roles may start around $29,000. And senior technicians can exceed $44 an hour, depending on experience and blah, 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 blah. And like I said, if they want you, they got to have you. They will sweeten that pot. So what's up, Michael Emmanuel? What is good with you too? Let me go back. Where were we? We are back. Ooh, Illinois. Oh, this is a good one. One of the guys on YouTube, he's from Rockford. And he just mentioned in his YouTube video yesterday how bad Rockford was when he went back to visit all the mall and all this stuff, everything that he knew and loved as a kid. He's my age, he's 50, and everything he knew and loved as a kid is if you know anything about Rockford, you know that they had the Dodge plant up there. They used to make the Neon and all that a lot of cars and stuff like that. So what is this? This is a commercial service technician in Rockford. So Rockford it's less than 2 hours from Chicago. It used to be a big city in Illinois. Oh, so Rockford, if you are in Rockford or Northern Illinois University area, which that shouldn't be far from there. I think that should be like a 30 minutes from there. But you guys know, you can chime in. All my people from Illinois. On the job training, as always. Partner with restaurant hospitality managers, yada, yada, yada. Demonstrate your mechanical aptitude. Properly, this is all the things that they're going to have you do. Diagnose and repair kitchen equipment, including cooking, including refrigeration, including dishwashers. That's what warewash is. Uh-oh. My bad. Damn, my bad. Warewash, that is the technical term for dishwashers. That's a lot of stuff that you'll see me put out on my channel because a lot of other people don't put it out. It's kind of like Fight Club. So we got cooking, refrigeration, dishwashers, and other specialty food service equipment. Oh, communicate with the manufacturers as we all do. I was just telling somebody that today. I said, hey man, when you're going out there, even though you work for yourself, let that manufacturer notice you out there. Let them know what you find. Let them know and say, hey, look, man, this is what I'm going to do with the unit. Is there anything else you want me to do? Is there something you want me to order before I leave this joint? Speak now or forever hold your peace. And I can't put any percentages on it, but they will tell you, oh, that's what you're going to order. Did you see this or did you see that? And you say, nah, I didn't see none of that. They're like, okay, well, hey, while you're at it, we're going to send you, and then fill in the blank. And you're like, yeah, no charge. We're going to send it to you. When you go back, could you put this on too? And you're like, And then you went up. Now you know something that the other guys don't. But it doesn't always have to be that way. All right, who is this here? Oh, I gotta kill these lights. Hold on 1 second. I can't see. All right. LAT Commercial Repair. Hey, brother Mike, what's good? What's going on, brother? What is happening? All right, whatever. Oh, you know what? I didn't even check and see what's going on Instagram. I don't know who the hell that is. I got 2 people on Instagram. Thank you for being here. Instagram just killed my freaking vibe, man. When Instagram shut me down for that little period of time, I lost all momentum. Yo, consult with the technical assistance group. That's theirs. So when you work for these large service companies, they have their own in-house tech support, and they monitor everything. They keep track of everything. And you're often calling and checking in with them. Install all parts ordered by the customer in a timely and professional manner. Blah, blah, blah. Able to lift and carry up to 70 pounds. Shit, you're going to need to lift and carry up to 70 pounds of your damn Vito bag. That's what the Vito bag without tools in it is going to be 70 pounds. Shit, for that matter, your damn Milwaukee bag is going to be 70 pounds empty. And that's no joke. Ability to work on ladders, roofs, and other high places. Now, this is flexible. that actually is flexible. They're shooting, they're doing their Hail Mary. I mean, if you're afraid of heights and all that stuff, you can still get employment. This is not a deal breaker. If you're working on fryers, guess what? You're not going on the roof. If you're working on prep tables, you're not, well, for the most part, if you're working on prep tables, if you're working on steam ovens, combi ovens, you're not going on the roof. If you're working on microwaves, speed ovens, warming lamps, you're not going on the roof. Deep fryer, racks and shit, you're not going on the roof. Don't worry about that. And once again, high school diploma or equivalent, 1 year technical experience with refrigeration. Ooh. Oh, this is new. This is new. I've never before seen them actively coaching, actively looking for appliance repair people. They used to act like appliance repair people didn't exist, like they were on the moon. So 1 year experience with refrigeration, residential appliance repair, or kitchen equipment. That's what they're calling commercial repair. Kitchen equipment, HVAC, or relevant military service, just like I said. We are hiring at Donna Star. Oh, Learn a Trade brother. Oh, that's you. That's Learn a Trade. Oh, my bad. I said LAT commercial. Learn a Trade. That's you. Yes, Kevin Tate over there at Learn a Trade. Donna Star Enterprises is actively looking for people to join his team. It would be a good choice for you. I believe I'm not going to speak for him as to it. Brother, let us know what areas of the country. I know we've spoken before, and you're kind of like branching out from sea to shining sea with some of the projects, but let the people know. So Kevin Tate says we are hiring at Donna Star Enterprises. www.donnastar.com. Oh, hold on. And I see you, brother. I see you. I got you. I'm gonna go back for you. Hold on. Donna Star. So Kevin Tate is a very knowledgeable brother, former military as well, right? Former military, and he's extremely patient. Way far more patient than I would be. Far more patient than your boy is, because I am not patient at all. I do not relate to a lot of stuff that people are going through. A lot of things frustrate me very, 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 very quickly. Someone on the trade, and then Untamed Kango. What's happening, brother? Hope everything's good down in Florida. Now, did you change your name a little bit? So brother Terry over there with RTT EAM Adventure 4450. Brother Terry. It's essentially Brother Terry. Brother Terry wants me to go over some stuff. So let me see here. Let me try to connect. So hold on 1 second. And Kevin Tate with Donna Star, you could put, because you have a wrench, brother. You could put anything that you want down there. Hold on 1 second. Let me do this. If you did want to come up and talk about Donna Star and if you did want to talk about Donna Star and what you would offer new hires, salaries, and things of that nature, there it is. There is the link. Also, if somebody is looking for employment, I know you guys think that you could like get training from somebody else and then jump ship. God bless you. You know, God bless you. If that's the route you're trying to go, you know, to each his own. But because usually once you hop on that corporate train, you're not getting off. At least no time soon. At least no time soon. If you think you're gonna hop on that corporate train and you're gonna ride it for like a year, 2 years, that ain't happening. One second. That one ain't happening. Shaggy says, what are we discussing? We are discussing employment. So if you look on your screen, I'm showing employment for people nationwide in the United States of America. Like this one in particular is in Rockford of all places, Rockford, Illinois. So Rockford, Illinois is not exactly the best place when you're talking about making money. So I just covered California because I know a lot of people in California are trying to make a decision on whether they're going to stay or whether they're going to go. And if you got laid off, I mean, you're looking for an alternative if you got laid off just recently. And here is something, a damn near 6-figure job. I mean, that can replace quite a bit. That can replace quite a bit. Hold on, let me see here. Now, I don't think that this is going to be a 6-figure job, but let's see here. Commercial service technician in Rockford. Smart care. Hold on, I'm typing it into another place. Rockford, Illinois. Salary range. All right, let me share the tab. Oh. Okay. Well, you can pretty much ball out in Rockford then. You can pretty much ball out in Northern Illinois. So ranging, so the HVAC, refrigeration, kitchen repair. Oh, AI has finally added kitchen repair. Roughly ranges from 55 to 79. Base salary, that's not commission, none of that other stuff. Depending on experience and specialization. So not bad for Rockford. The reason why I'm saying not bad for Rockford, because I'm going to show you what the median household income is in Rockford, Illinois. Yeah, brother Terry, what's going on? I'm adding my phone so I can show the pictures and stuff. Yeah, hey, okay. So he says modern employment is a joke, but this is the trades. Once you learn how to do this for corporate America, it doesn't matter if they lay you off. I'm going to throw out a bullshit number, but in my experience, like 90% of the time, you're not getting laid off. 90% of the time, the guys are leaving the company to go ahead and run their own thing. Reason why I said it, because it's extremely easy to go ahead and run your thing. When you're working these kind of jobs, and let me get to this Rockford. When you're working these kind of jobs, you're learning a trade. As you read the description, you're learning how to solder, you're learning HVAC, you're learning electrical, you're learning plumbing, things that carry you over for a lot of other industries to do a lot of other things, and no one can take that away from you. They can't. The certification is on you yourself. They can't take that away. I mean, all you have to do is you just go take a simple backflow class, and now you're black backflow certified with your state. You can do all kind of install work, not heavy install work, but just like delivery and connections. You could do repair. Most places, only like 2 places in the country where you have to have a license to do repair. Only 2. So what I tell you, in Rockford, Illinois, the median household income is 53 to 62. That job I just showed you was 52 to 72. So you can just inch over that line of median. And like I said, let me show you the houses. Oh, Learn to Trade is looking to hire in California. Let me show you the houses in Rockford. Oh, what the hell? Homes for sale in Rockford. Should have did homes.com. 200,000. 200, 220, 230, 90. 4 bedroom, 2 bath, $92,000 for sale in Rockford, Illinois. So if you're even doing $52,000, you know what I'm saying? The house is 92. So that's what I'm like, whoa, a $70,000 job in Rockford? That's not bad. That's not bad. Let me see how I can flip to another. That's not bad. And it's 34 pictures. 34 pictures. I don't want to request. It's not bad. That's not a bad home. That's Rockford, Illinois, electric heat. I mean, and with the trade that we're in, is nothing to put in, you know, some solar, even a little bit of solar, and some solar generators or some solar batteries, some LiPo batteries. Oh, brick. Okay. Look at it. Oh, see, they did a nice. They rehabbed the freaking house. They rehabbed the house. So I go through all this to show you that yes, in this business, in this, as the AI girl says, in this industry of ours, I just went through and gave you, that was Rockford, Illinois, just gave you a job that is Rockford, Illinois, paying up to 52 to 72. Yes, there are houses for $220,000, but there was also a house for 95. You know, a 401k, you get training 401k. They're going to give you Cephesa certification. You get hands-on, you get on-the-job training. Formal training, that's what I'm saying. So, like they were saying in the chat, they were like, hey, man, you can't trust these companies. And I agree. You can't trust them. But with a large company like Smart Care, you know, they're going to teach you, if you want, you could go learn coffee machines, fully automatic, semi-automatic coffee machines, soda machines, drink machines. That's your cranberry and apple juice and stuff like that. All that kind of stuff. Oh yeah, here he is. He says modern employment is a joke, but this is the trades. I work for myself. These people are going to train you to do what I do. Plus you get your 401k and all that stuff. My entire channel is all about teaching people how to work for themselves. But if they do so choose to work for a company, I'm not going to stand in anybody's way. Matter of fact, I'm going to show you where the jobs are. And this is for people with, let me show you what they wanted. All right. So you're going to learn how to work with restaurants and hospitality managers. And that was the other thing I'm talking about. Once you learn this work, there's no filter between you and the customer. You are working directly with the client. Some of these people that you end up working with, they go and start their own restaurants. Some of these people that you're working with, they end up going to other restaurants. Mainly they do. They end up going to other restaurants and things like that. You never know where some of these people end up at. It's quite interesting. And you get asked, to go to different places. You're like, who the hell asked for me? And then come to find out, that guy that you used to help out, used to going over to the restaurant whenever they called, they end up getting a big time position. And now they're like, oh yeah, we're only supposed to be using you. Who the hell told you that? Oh, Sammy, wasn't that guy just like a manager? And Sammy worked his way up the ranks. Little did you or I know, Sammy had a degree in hospitality and all this other stuff and worked his way up. And he took people with him that he knew could take care of things. There's so many. If you talk to people in the business, they're going to tell you so many more stories than what I possibly can. And that's why if you go to training classes, talk to the other guys. They're gonna have a million one stories that you can't get them guys to shut up. They're just gonna be talking. You think I talk a lot? 3-4 hours at a time. Them guys just talk. Okay, so Fat Bong Shaggy. Jobs will post fake employment. Listen to please requirements. Don't hire and then pay absolute garbage and work you to the bone to make money and do it as cheaply as possible. But we all need money. Yeah, but this is skilled trades. So in a regular job, sure. But this is a business that I work for myself. I've worked for myself since I was a kid. So it is what I'm going to do for Fat Bong Shaggy is we're going to do this. I'm going to do, and now SmartCare does have a lot of negative reviews. SmartCare job employment reviews, because I'm going to tell you this. SmartCare just needs butts and seats because they have all of these accounts that they will lose if they don't have people show up to the job site when they have a problem. So Shaggy, Mr. Lover. So Shaggy, what you have is this is a results driven industry. So you're not going to survive if you don't fix the stuff. And SmartCare is a hedge fund backed, Elon Musk type money is backing SmartCare, and they take care of all kind of really large companies. Let me see here. Great company. This is from 2024. Not enough pay, long hours, kind staff, flexible working, supportive, approved of the CEO. That's I don't know what the hell kind of assistant that is. Scam, health insurance agent. They don't have health insurance agents. IT consultant. We want service tech. I don't want Dell. Hold on one second. Ooh, oh no, it's Concentrix. I thought it was CoreCentric. That's SmartCare. That's the wrong SmartCare. Hold on. SmartCare HVAC employee review. So it's very shaggy, Mr. Lover. All you have to do is Google this stuff. But this is for people that are primarily in the industry or looking to get in the industry. They already know people that are doing this. They have neighbors that are doing this. They know what the salary is like. They know what their neighbors are doing. And they're telling me, they're like, hey, man, my neighbor does this. He won't put in a word for me. My neighbor does this. He's balling out. He won't do anything. And yeah, it's a game of keep away. As long as everything is scarce, everybody feels like the salary is going to stay sky high, and it's going to it's going to stay sky high no matter what. So this is from 10 days ago in North Carolina. I don't know if this is in High Point, North Carolina, but this is for a kitchen equipment service technician. You'll be working directly under Doug Arts. And so remember, while treating techs like children, always end with, we want you to make it home to your family. Worst company ever. And indeed is part of the problem. Oh, Lord, that's 2025. I wish you could see what they call inappropriate language, blah, 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 blah. Ratings by topic, work-life balance. Yeah, work-life balance is shit. Compensation and benefit is 3. Job security and advancement is only a 1. Management is a 1. Culture is a 1. Poor management, because you're going to get this. They put military guys in management first. So if you are not a structured military guy, you might bristle up. You might bristle up against some people. Chris says, I am a middle-aged white collar worker. I need a blue job collar worker, mostly construction, $10. Say you won't be able to find me a decent job. I just showed you these decent jobs, man. Tell me what part, because based by your language, I'm saying south. I'm saying south of the Mason-Dixon line. I'm getting Memphis, Kentucky. I'm getting Arkansas. Where you at, Chris? Where you at, Chris? Hit me up. So you missed it, but earlier I said, where you can find jobs, but mainly, Chris, mainly if you are white, and what they call the whipper, if you are white, you'll be fine. You have the complexion for the protection. You have the connection. Damn it, I messed it up. You have the complexion for the protection, the connection for the... Damn it, man. Somebody help me out here. What is that saying? What is that saying? I figured it'd be close. If you're really around an age like me, if you know them terms, I don't know why people think that colored was a bad term, because my grandfather was colored till he died. He called everybody colored. I still use terms like octoroon, stuff like that. So I don't know where these people get that kind of stuff from, but whatever. Because they saw a sign over a water fountain in a book, in a picture somewhere. But if you grew up with your grandfathers, your grandmothers, that was the term they used. That was the term on their birth certificates. That was the term on. But they didn't really have IDs. They had IDs without pictures on them and shit like that. But that is what it is. We have to stoop, squat, reach, and squeeze. Yeah. So poor management, it's a job. Oh, damn. It's a job. New York, these are jobs everywhere. Poor work environment. Bruh, when you're working in these kind of jobs, yes, it is. What's the term there? Crispy. They're gonna crack that whip. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna barrel. They're gonna barrel. Paid well, right? Paid well, but disrespected. I couldn't say it better myself. I'm not telling you that you're not gonna be working for somebody like Chris. It's just the nature of the business. The whole reason why I'm up here telling you guys it is because a lot of people that have my complexion, they don't know that this industry exists. So, you know what I'm saying? Any industry where you can get a job paying you $70,000, $80,000 a year without a diploma, without a GED, or with just a GED, these are industries where, people with the complexion for the connection, they as they say on some of the other channels, Nabiscos, they tend to dominate those positions. Yo, they tend to dominate those positions. That the airlines is one. You have in the different trades, the plumbing, the electrical, stuff like that. You have the complexion for the protection tends to dominate those industries. So brother Tate, you here. You are here. I don't know if you want to come on just yet. My bad.
Hold on, Mike.
Okay, I'm gonna drop you down. How the hell do I drop him down? All right, I drop him down. South Carolina. All right, hold on. So what we got here? And I didn't forget about you, brother, about the oven. So what we got here? South Carolina. Oh, the furniture country. South Carolina. Yes. Did you work for one of the furniture companies? What's the one that was really big that used to supply for William and Sonoma? I was in before I was married. I was with a young lady, and I took a job over there in Pennsylvania, and the company I worked for, they dealt with furniture, and so yeah, I know a lot about South Carolina. That didn't last long, and then I went to Florida and went and started working with appliances again down there. Nonsense. I'm a welder, fabricator, heavy equipment operator, truck driver, carpenter, and most money ever made was $19 an hour. And F Florida. I hated West Palm Beach. Brother Tate, you ready? Yeah? Hold on. You ready?
Not yet.
Oh, damn. My bad. Yes, I agree with you. I lived in West Palm Beach. I actually did work for Bernie Madoff. I did work in the towers, Trump Towers over there. I worked on Breaker Island. I did work for one of the golf pros. I did work for a lot of people down there in West Palm Beach. PBG, Palm Beach Gardens. I was down there, just so you know, I was down there when the Whole Foods was first built on Palm Beach Gardens Boulevard. Chris said the last job I had was a firearms armorer, getting $17 an hour. Yo, L to the genius. Good evening, my tech brothers. Good evening to you, brother. Good evening. Hold on 1 second. Hold on.
Being involved and being active on his YouTube channel.
All right. Let me see if I can get this other thing going on. But yeah, I couldn't do a better job of saying this myself. That terrible place to work. Good. There's another one. Good pay. This is South Boston. This is Boston. This is South Boston. Good pay, bad management, bad QOL, zero opportunity to advance. And he was a service technician. That was 2025. Hard work that is rewarding. And he was a commercial HVACR, and he was a service technician. That's LA. Management on Livius? On Livius? What the? It's on Livius. I must know. I'm sorry. I must know. Look up on Livius. On Livius. No results. Damn it. It's on Livius. I am thoroughly intrigued. Oh, he meant to say oblivious. Because I was like, what the hell is oblivious? I just knew it was. I was like, what the hell? I'm not up on Livius. What the hell is on Livius? And he was in Texas. 2 stars. Management is oblivious. Where's the other one? This company does not care about its item. Does not care for its item employees. Management is awful. Overcharges customers. I mean, and all this thing we know. That's Richmond. He was a lead service tech. Now, not what they sold me. They couldn't deliver. And he was a territory manager, Morristown, New Jersey. Ooh, let's see what that pays. That's a 6-figure job. Yeah. So they was they would issue. I know. I was like, what the hell is Olivia's? I'm like, I don't know what that is. I ain't gonna front. I ain't gonna play with y'all. I didn't. I was like, Olivia's. I don't know what the fuck that is. Territory manager. For the life of me, I was like, I don't know what the hell that is. I thought he was gonna put me up on something new. Yeah, I was like, what is this? What kind of word is this? I knew it. I told y'all, 6-figure job. I mean, New Jersey, low 6-figure.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, Kevin Tate. I mean, 6-figure job, New Jersey. You will sleep on your neighbor's couch. I don't know.
Right.
So, that's saying Houston, but what the hell? I said New Jersey. But anyway, that manager position is paying. Hell, for Texas is paying 98. Come on, man. I hate when they make this territory manager salary New Jersey. Yeah, I ain't gonna front to y'all. I was like, I'm Livius. I'm like, I knew it. There it is. Solid 6. I knew it. Cause I'm like, New Jersey. I'm like, that's gotta be higher. 100 to 119.
Right.
And that's what, and this guy, what did he say? Oh no, I got rid of it. Oh no, I got rid of the comment. But anyway, he was still making 6 figures. He was making 6 figures, solid 6 figures. And that's before any type of commission and all that kind of stuff. Anytime you work for those companies, hey, Kevin, do you?
Yes, sir.
Do you offer any kind of commission?
Do we offer any kind of commission?
Yes.
In certain cases, as far as like sales or upgrades, stuff like that.
Right, sales upgrades. If they open up a new account, if they bring in a new account to the company, that kind of stuff. I'm not going to get into like the details of it because I know that gets a little involved. But I'm just trying to tell them that there is opportunity. It's more than just those numbers that you see.
It's more than that, because then too, if we have install teams that we put together, and these teams, if they make the cutoff date and get through the punch list, they're getting a bonus. They're going to get a bonus on top of what they've done as far as money wise.
Right.
Yeah. So you're right.
I get you on there. Yeah, I know there's all kind of opportunities.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And so he says he probably was promised more for the workload, which is true. I mean, because that is a very, I'm not going to lie to you guys. A lot of these positions are meat grinder positions. I explicitly told you Smart Care out of all of them is the most hungry because Smart Care actually purchased everything they have. They purchased everything they have from another company.
Yeah.
They purchased everything. Thank you. It's Eli. I appreciate that.
And they're low on technicians.
Comment section up and all that good stuff. Getting everything up there. I appreciate you. All this one time. He already said that. Wait. Did he say one time for a welder fabricator in South Carolina? Maybe High Point, South Carolina, and I completed a $1 million
job.
A dollar job ahead of time, and they told me to go home for 2 weeks. Oh yeah, but these guys they're all about the money. They're all about the dollar bill. And like I said, it just like Kevin Tate. Hey man, what would you do if an employee had brought you $1 million worth of work?
$1 million worth of work. I would have given him some time off with a bonus.
With a bonus, yes, sir. Like I said, I am not.
But in some cases, they'll just tell you to, take some time off. You've earned it,
You earned it, but and more than likely, you would be promoted into sales post haste. You'll be promoted because I run into those Ecolab guys all the time, and they brag about $50,000 bonuses. You know, $50,000 sales and stuff like that to get their bonuses.
Right.
And so, like I was saying before, Smart Care came about because they bought all the service contracts that Ecolab had.
Mm-hmm.
Ecolab wanted to just go and just deal with the chemical side of things. And Brother Tate, you go ahead and chime in and talk about what you wanted to talk about. I'm just going to pull up these numbers for these guys right here. The sale.
Sure. Yeah, it was. Can you hear me? Okay, Mike.
Oh yeah.
I was just going to talk a little bit about Donastar. Donastar Enterprises is hiring for service inventory managers, and they're hiring throughout the country. So these positions right now are going to be for those who are like inexperienced, but they still have mechanical abilities. It would be like a learn while you work type of thing, you know, on the job training. And then
now,
once
could you tell them what they would be learning, please?
Oh, sure. Give me a second here, Mike. One
Okay.
second.
Okay. Yeah, the reason why I say that is because I'm fully aware of what you're doing. A few people that are watching are fully aware of what you're doing, but I have a lot of new people, and they have no clue. They have no clue. They don't even know what you do exists.
Right. And that's a big thing, because a lot of people aren't familiar with the business. It doesn't really even have a description, you know, but except commercial beverage equipment. We work on everything from soda machines, Slurpee machines, coffee brewers, tea brewers. We work with all of the major brands. And basically what we're doing is we secured contracts with the national brands, such as Circle K, some of the other Cumberland Farms, 7-Eleven, your major brand convenience stores. And what we do is, when they say they like a Quick Trip is renovating all of their beverage equipment. So we set up service teams to go out, perform the install. The install is run in cycles, and it'll take between a week to 2 weeks to do a full install for a team of 4 to 5 guys. And we do those installs, go through the punch list, which is walking through with the general contractor and being sure that they're happy with the final job. With all the machines are running, everything's dispensing well, they're getting good pours, they got filtration systems in there. So we basically are in the beverage equipment service industry, you know.
Right. But I hate to interrupt you, but
no, go ahead.
Would you tell them a little bit more about the install? What exactly are you installing in like this Circle K?
Yeah, we'll say like let's say like a Quick Trip.
Yeah.
We're gonna first phase is removing the equipment. Okay, and then in removing the equipment, we're draining the lines, we're flushing the lines.
But you're draining the lines on what, an FBD slushy machine, on draining the lines on an ice machine. What exactly are you tearing down?
We're tearing down everything, all of their beverage equipment, their Slurpee machines, their sodas, the ice, the coffee brewers can stay up. We keep those connected. And like in the Quick Trips, they have a tea brewer, commercial sized tea brewer that is strictly it's exclusive to Quick Trip stores. So that stays connected up until the end. That's the last piece of equipment that we'll replace. But we're basically draining those machines down, dumping the product. We're tearing out everything. We're tearing out the disconnecting the machines, removing them, installing them into a trailer, and then from there we'll go ahead and start prepping to get the new equipment up. And I'm talking from the bib racks in the back room. We're connecting all of those. We're running the line. We're connecting the machines back up. You know.
Oh, I got a quick question for you. In the chat, they have a question. They say, "So, is this how unions work?" I don't know of a single union on this side.
I don't. The only union that I know of in like the beverage industry, Mike, is like with Coke. It's like through Coke.
Really? Tell me about it.
Some Coca-Cola. Well, the Coca-Cola technicians. They are part of a union.
Really? I've never heard. Okay.
Yeah, a lot of them are part of the union because you know how the Coca-Cola they distribute. So they have the truck. They have the truck drivers. So they got the trucking union.
Yeah.
It ties in with that group, but they're still in the union. So that a lot of times those technicians they work on like union time, union rules and stuff like that, you know, and working certain shifts, you know, like the newer guys get the later shifts, you know, and it's that type. It's kind of like that type of thing.
A
they work their way
type
through.
Of deal. Okay. Okay.
But that's the only like union that I know of, like in the beverage industry. I know there was something going around where they were trying to build up a union for service technicians, but I never got involved with it. I never really found out any more about it.
Yeah, so Brother Terry says he worked for Coke for 20 years, and yes, you were union. Now, Brother Terry, so Chris, Brother Terry works for himself. He has his sons working for him and everything else. He has his own business. Like I said, once you guys are done with this stuff, you typically are not going to want to work for somebody else. Not until you get to the point where you're older and you want to, you know, you don't want to rely on doing this stuff by yourself, and you don't want to hire anybody anymore. It is what it is.
Some get to that point, Mike. You know what I mean? It's
like your body hurts.
You're achy. You getting up on, getting up on roofs to remove remote condensers and stuff like that. I mean, you know, a lot of it is enticing. You know, as long as, in my opinion, as long as you can relate to the company that you're thinking about. Yeah. If you can't, you're gonna be frustrated and you're gonna want out. You know, so you really, if you do have experience and you go in to work with someone, make sure that you're gonna be comfortable with that company. You know, with those people and with the company, because if not, it could be a waste of your time.
Yeah. So I mean, but I have. You know, these are people, Brother Frank, these are people that are posing these different questions and stuff like that are from the outside, and they have no idea. They're just now hearing about this stuff and don't realize that this is, you're not really limited. Once you get into this, people jump. In your opinion, how long do you think that you would actually be able to hold on to someone that is experienced, someone that has maybe 7 years of tech experience? How long do you think that you would be able to actually keep them before they jump?
Maybe a year, year or two, maybe.
Right.
You know.
And that's paying them well. That's taking care of, that's babying them along, to be honest with you, boys and girls. That is giving them giving them the Google Gaga treatment.
Mm-hmm.
Be honest with you, you treat them with kid gloves. You rely on them. They're going to make you a lot of money, but you're going to rely on them for that whole time, and they know it, and they're going to be peacocking and prima donna. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're gonna be peacocking and prima donna.
You want to hear a story like that, Mike?
Yeah, I want to hear
it. There's a guy. He gets a job. He comes in novice, not really knowing much. So he get the company he starts working for. They train him up well. He goes out, stays for about 6 months or so. He says, I think I'm gonna move to California. So he moves out to California with the same company. He's still just transferred, kind of like that. And he goes out, and then he starts seeing these accounts he's going to for his company. He starts seeing hey, they need other work done. So let me kind of do this on the back, on the back end. So he was actually stealing jobs from the company he was working for to do his own thing, because he was able to know what they were charging, so he would just undercut it a little bit, and he was doing jobs on his own like that. And then just to show you how demanding this is, even with him doing that, after they figured it out, they fired him.
Yeah.
And they still contract him out as a service provider.
As need basis, yes.
Yeah. So I mean, he's still getting work. The work's always there once you learn it.
I just dealt with that on Friday. I went out on the job on Friday and I gave the customer the numbers. He has his health inspection. It was today. And the guy was like, I gave him the numbers, and he was like, man, could you help me out here? Because the last guy, he came and he charged me X amount of dollars. And I said, whoa, that's pretty low. I said, there's no way that company charged you that amount of money. He said, no, the tech came back later with the part, and he offered to do it for X amount of dollars. And like I said, this hey. Yeah. And I know the company. I don't like the company, but I still ain't gonna rat the guy out or none of that stuff. I'm not. I don't get involved with that kind of stuff. But this happens all the time. This happens all the time. Because I'm like, man, for those kind of numbers, bro. I said, man, he had to be doing this. The guys will say something's wrong with a part, and they'll keep the extra part, and then they'll double back to a customer and say, hey, I can do this for you cheaper than the company. I'll come back on Saturday and put it on for you.
Right. I see that comment L2 made, and he's right. And I just wanted to say, for all of your viewers out there, Mike, that's one of the reasons that attracted me to going with Donastar.
Okay.
Was because I would be able to help and assist and manage the service providers, and the service providers, they're independent contractors. They're working for themselves, and I really like the fact that Donastar hires them on, not hires them on, but contracts them out for all of these jobs. So there's always work available for these guys that are out there on their own, that are maybe struggling, finding jobs here and there. Donastar does that. We can provide pretty steady work now, easily.
Nice. Oh Lord. Oh God. Did you guys see that Parstown did how many billions of dollars Parstown did the other day?
I could believe it.
Parstown did $2.5 billion in 2024. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Wow. Let me go back because I'm trying to get this commercial kitchen equipment market size.
seen
$41
that-
billion.
Wow.
$41
Wow.
billion in the commercial kitchen. The commercial equipment market size is forecast to increase by $41 billion. Yeah, there's no money in this. I don't even know what I'm talking to you guys about this for.
Right?
Kevin,
You-
do
you-
you know
you-
why?
I don't know why.
I'm talking to these guys.
And-
And there's no money. Never mind. Let's all go home. Let's all go home. There's
Have you been seeing those hiring ads from Partstown, hiring technicians?
Yeah. Well, because I do this, I get everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm the algorithm sends me
Yeah.
any and every advertisement related to the business.
Yeah.
And
man.
probably because you're involved with putting ads out there, they hitting you up.
Yeah.
But I'm even on some chain ads. some chain text messages about employment.
Oh,
And I'm like,
yeah.
I don't know why they want to put me on there because I'll come say,
Yeah.
come get a job here, come get a job there, and get kicked off the chain.
Yeah.
I don't know why they do that. It's weird.
Yeah. They say your qualifications may meet the expectations of this job. They send all kinds of texts and
All
stuff.
kind
like
of
that.
stuff.
Emails, everything. Yeah.
L to the says, I need some training on coffee equipment. Yes, this is the man to talk to.
Yeah.
We
man. Yeah.
could you tell them about the Dejan Duke? Tell them about the
Oh,
Dejan
yeah.
Duke. Tell them about the gun line, boss. Tell them about the Dejan
Yeah.
Duke.
Yeah. Yeah. Check out Dejan Duke. Because I mean who was that that needed that training?
Oh, L to
That was
the
L2.
genius.
L2.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, L2. Check out Dejan Duke, man. Check out Bun
Yes.
as well.
I used to put the bun training out. I got to do
Yeah.
that again. I'm going through a lot of personal stuff. I always got an excuse. I always got an excuse.
Man,
I'm
you're
going
doing
through something, y'all.
you're doing plenty, Mike. You're doing
I'm
plenty,
trying,
brother.
man. I'm trying.
Shoot.
But here's Dejan Duke, just so you guys
Yeah.
know. Like,
And they have training seminars too.
yes.
Dejan Duke.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you noticed, Kevin, but they actually do have training when they go to the conventions.
Oh yeah. Okay, I didn't know
So
that.
they had one in Austin.
Mm-hmm.
They had one in Austin. It was some kind of coffee. It was a distributor had a convention, and Dejan Duke actually had a training there. It's a distributor called Home 2 something. Home 2. They're a distributor in Texas, and during the spring or the summer, they had a convention, and all the manufacturers that they rep for came out, and Dejan Duke had a training. It was a 2-day training seminar.
Oh wow.
2-day.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I just
That's
didn't
cool.
feel like driving on up there. So here's Dejan Duke. People typically don't buy the equipment. It is a lease. It's a vehicle that a company uses to sell their coffee, sell other beverages. So your beverage distributors, and you see companies like Airmark, Cisco, Don is owned by. Don is owned by Cisco now, or who's Don owned by? Don is, Edward Don got bought.
Oh, okay.
Edward Don. Hold on,
I wasn't aware of that.
Oh yeah, I took a picture, and it's weird because it's me in a bathroom. But I took a picture showing all this Don stuff set up in the bathroom, and that's because it's Edward Don equipment, and they were purchased. Hold on one second. Let me go to the website. Edward Don and Company, because I'm from Chicago, and Edward Don used to be like the big thing. And let me go all the way down to the bottom. It's going to show about, and they were bought out by who the hell did they buy? And Edward Don is hiring too. Damn it. Hold on. Let me just go and Google it.
Yeah, it's like companies like I remember I did a big
Cisco.
install.
Cisco bought them. Cisco bought Edward Don.
Oh, okay.
So, let me see how many for $969 million.
Wow.
Edward Don was purchased. Cisco now owns Edward Don because it's like, hey, if you can't beat them, buy them.
Right.
And a leading food service equipment and supply distributor in 2023. And so they finally finished it. So almost $1 billion they bought Edward Don, and it now operates them as the same. They going out there, get on the track, go and bring that his money. Is basically that's what that is. You work for me now. Everything you have is mine now. Rain, sleet, or snow, you better bring me that dough. That's what that is. And going out there.
I don't give a damn what you think you are entitled to.
Get out there and get me my money. That's what that is. So they bought them, lock, stock, and barrel. Cisco owns them. So it's just one of those things. Like if you don't know, if you're not in this and you don't know they ponied up $900 million and say, going out there, going out there, come on back here, come on back here, give me my money.
Right away, man.
I'm proud of you. You know that.
It's like, bring me my money. Bring me my money. So, yep, a distributor based in Chicago. But anyway, and then Edward Don is hiring. And they're hiring for everything. And how many people would Donastar potentially look to hire for 2026?
2026, we're looking to hire between 5 to 9 technicians, hopefully.
In primarily East Coast, or
I would say spread out, because let me pull up some of the areas just to kind of let them know. We're looking at like Richmond, Virginia, Trenton, New Jersey, Delaware, Maryland, Washington, D.C., Eastern Pennsylvania, New York, Southern New York, South Carolina, Georgia, North Carolina, Tennessee, Kentucky, Indiana, Ohio, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Illinois, Iowa.
Oh, see?
And
yeah.
So all over, it's like spread out.
So El Tilda was asking about La Marzocco, and yes, La Marzocco does training. What's the name of the LP? What's the name of the LP does training? Damn it. Slayer does training, but you got to go to Seattle. Funny thing is, La Marzocco used to do training in Chicago by by O'Hare Airport. This is many years ago, and I think they also have gone over to Seattle. But La Marzocco does training. I used to put it out. I haven't done it in a while. What's that?
La Marzocco.
Yeah.
I've heard of them. Actually, you sent me information on them.
Right.
Because they had a nice training program too.
They still do.
Like online. It was online.
Yeah, they got it online. They still do. I just didn't get very much feedback from people about it.
Right.
But La Marzocco is owned by, all this stuff is owned by Electrolux now.
Yeah.
Electrolux owns, Electrolux owns all of this. Let me see if I find it.
I'm
an Electrolux.
They own Craftco.
They own Unique. They own Craftco. They own Grindmaster.
Yeah.
They own a lot. They own a lot. Hold on, let me see here. Hold on. No, wait. You know, I might be wrong about La Marzocco. Am I wrong about La Marzocco? Shit. But there's, I want to say there's about 3 of the semi-automatic. These are semi. These aren't fully. These are the semi-automatic. And Kevin Tate, you work with fully automatic.
Yeah,
But
fully
these are-
automatic units.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And these are the ones that require some assistance.
Okay.
And of course, you're not having anybody pull a shot in a damn convenience store. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You're not using a lever machine
Yeah.
next to Slurpees.
No, they're trying to get them in and out.
They're trying to get them in and out. You just push a button.
Yeah.
And
Then,
so
then
the
you
ones
go.
that you just push a button, they automatically grind the beans. They automatically add the right
Yeah.
sweeteners and creamers and chocolate, powdered
Yeah.
chocolate. Those are your fully automatic coffee machines.
Coffee
and espresso
machines. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Of
And
which there are many. WMF,
Mhm. Yeah.
Dejan Duke.
Dejan Duke. You know?
There's just so many. So many. Hold on
And
one
with
second.
Dejan Duke has so many, such a variety of models. That's
Yes.
one thing that I like too. That how many models they had, different models of their equipment.
Well, one to fit every scenario, and why
Yeah.
not? You know, at them
Oh, yeah.
prices, why not?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Well-
I mean, I remember doing a install for Dejan Duke. It was 31 machines, Mike, and
Yeah.
it was at Hinkle.
Oh, the water company.
Yeah, Hinkle Corporation. They
Oh, yeah.
they own like 3M and all of that.
Fun
It was there.
brother Charles that I talk about all the time, that's been on the show for some time.
Yeah.
He used to work for them. He used to work for them a long time
Oh.
ago.
Oh, okay.
He tells me
Used to
about
work
that
for
kind of
Hinkle.
all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hinkle's
Yep.
and the division he was with was Sparkles.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Because Hinkle goes under different names in different parts of the country.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so I'm from Chicago. It's under Hinkle's in Chicago. It's under Poland Springs or whatever the hell Springs and other places. It's under it goes under like 4 or 5 different names. They're like Ecolab of water.
Yeah.
They go under
Yeah.
all these different names.
Yeah.
Hold on, because I'm gonna bring up. I got a whole. I used to put out a whole thing with all the training on the espresso machines. I'm this kind of stuff, L to the, I have to do a whole separate thing for it because I want to say I have my book with all my authorization and all my servicer numbers, and I believe Electrolux. I believe Electrolux bought. I believe they bought. I mean, I know they own Unique and the other ones. I think they own La Marzocco.
Really?
It's under there. Oh, there's the e-learning. I got it somewhere. I got it. So each one of the different large conglomerates, like Ollie Group and Middleby, they each have their own beverage division, and they were the ones involved with snapping up all of these legacy brand espresso and fully automatic machines. And like Dejan Duke is all by itself. I as far as I know, they're not owned by Middleby or Well Built or Ali Group or
I don't think they are.
I don't believe that they are. Everybody else is. Where are these events?
Yeah, they're in the league all by themselves, man.
Yeah. Yeah, but this is something I would have to put up separately on that. It's not as easy. I'm not as set up as I am when it comes to deep fryers and ovens and combi ovens and dishwashers. So, and a lot of these guys, they try to hide who the true owner is They hide.
Right. I put something in the. I put a link in the private chat.
Okay.
I couldn't find the regular chat, but
Okay, so La Marzocco is owned by DeLonghi, so it's not owned by Electrolux. So Unique and all those guys are owned by Electrolux, but DeLonghi owns La Marzocco. That's
okay.
what it is. So DeLonghi owns La Marzocco and a bunch of other brands, Lafitte and all that other stuff. The lever, the one with the lever, they own that one. A bunch of other stuff.
Yeah. Some of those are hard for me to say.
Well, I know I've been dealing with them since I've been dealing with them for a long time. Back when nobody would mess with them, nobody knew what they were.
Yeah.
And be honest with you, back in the day, I mean, they used to beg for people to do training, and it was scary back then because you had, they would show you pictures and it would be a whole counter. Just a whole machine spread out over a whole counter. It's like, oh, I don't want no parts of that.
Yeah, man.
Like when you do a bun PM.
Yeah.
Oh my God. When you do a bun PM, you got this whole tray. You look like and you got this whole thing, and you got all these
springs and seals,
springs and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh my God. No. I once saw a bun guy doing a training on one of the Starbucks machines, and the guy dropped a piece.
Oh wow.
It was a problem. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They don't send out any spares.
No.
And everything was in the trays, and they were both of them. You talking about a 60-year-old man on his hands and knees looking for a
that's what I was gonna say. I'd be down looking for it.
35-year-old guy, they're all looking, and I'm like, I hope it didn't fall in the drain. Oh man. It's like, we're gonna have to come back tomorrow.
And you need every one of those parts. You know what I mean?
You need
every one of those parts.
No, sir. Okay, I see you're in the back chat. Oh, you have this? You want to talk about it?
That's on the website. That's just like a manual library where I try to get as much manuals on the website as I can.
Okay.
So I mean that's something like L2 might be able to go to there, and he could kind of start looking through some of those manuals too. They're free to download and everything, so why not?
Yeah, he's fresh to the industry. He's raring to go, and he's. When I first talked to him on the phone, I said, "Brother, how old are you? 20?" He said, "No, man, I'm in my 40s." I said, "Damn," because brother, he got that energy. My hat's off, man.
God bless him, man.
God bless him, man. Because I was like, I said, dude, what are you, 20-something? He said, no, I'm 40.
He's ready to go, going at it.
He's talking about running here, running there, and sign up for this one, and doing this and doing that. I said, oh shit, DeLonghi owned Eversys. I didn't know that. Here, let me show you Eversys. And that's like the $40,000 machine. You'll know it when you see it. If you do you go to Vegas?
I've been to Vegas once.
Once.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Those look familiar. Those look familiar.
Those are the machines. DeLonghi owns those. That's why I said everybody got a piece of that. Fully automatic.
Yeah.
Money. This is what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. The employee just pushes. Boop, 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 boop. I got your nose.
Yeah.
Look at that. Just boop. It just push a button, and you want a latte,
simple.
you want a cappuccino, you want a, you know what I'm saying? You want a half calf mocha latte in a vase. Yeah, that's
simple.
What you go get out of one of these machines that are. I think they go up to $100,000. Let me see if I can find one. Yeah, they go. See this one. See this one here is $50,000.
Yeah.
$52,000. $52,000.
Wow.
And they'll train you to work on these machines.
Oh yeah.
And so the thing is, Cisco, what the hell? Smart Care, because Smart Care has a whole division. Smart Care has a whole division where that's all they do is they work on these machines.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all they do is work on these machines, and I'm pretty sure they got them up to when you go into Vegas, I swear, behind the counter at half the places you're going to find an Eversys fully automatic. You see what they call it? A super automatic espresso machine.
Oh yeah.
And this is a pro super automatic. And so anything that's $50,000, the cost of a decent Mercedes or a decent SUV, you're going to find that there's money working on those.
Oh yeah.
There's money working on those. Because these are workhorses. These are designed for companies to put out there and to slang them beans.
Yeah, because they have people in there. They have people in like some of these office buildings, these corporate buildings. They have people in there 24/7, man. You know, working in offices, and they want to make sure that they have everything they need. They don't even have to leave the building. Kitchens professionally set up. The coffee dispensers are everywhere, and they're like high-level coffee dispensers like that, you know, or like Dejan Duke or something.
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad.
Hey.
My bad.
Sorry, Mike.
I completely ran out of power. I'm so sorry. I completely ran out of power.
It's all right.
I got these super bright lights in my face.
Yeah.
And I completely lost track to look. I got so excited about those $50,000 fully automatic espresso machines. I completely lost track.
Yeah.
If you wouldn't mind, brother, would you take us out? Would you take us out? Because I promise I'd spend some time with the family, especially the wife, and it's already 9 o'clock.
Absolutely.
Oh, thank you, brother. Thank you. But yeah, if you would.
Yes. So everyone, I'm glad to be on here with you, Mike. It's been a long time, man. But
I'm glad to have you.
We always stay in touch, and you know, I really appreciate everything that you do, man. You know, and for your viewers out there that are looking to get into the industry, you're in the right place. So you know, just stick with it, and you know, keep it going, because we got the information for you. We got the resources. Between Mike and myself, we got over 50 years experience. You know, so you know, just, you know, everyone out there, you know, I'm glad I was on with you today. Look to do it very soon. I'll always, you know, drop a line here and there when I'm on the road, but again, you know, we really appreciate you all tuning in, and remember to support the channel. You know, put that like up there, hit that like button, hit that subscribe, you know, and let's keep this growing. Let's keep it growing.
Yes, sir. Hey, and don't forget, brother Kevin Tate has how-to lessons on doing Turbo Chef, ice machines. Because brother, I haven't been commenting, but I've been watching them. You chopped them up. You made them smaller.
Yeah.
I mean, you end up. I've seen like there's like 24 views and all that stuff on there. Please go and check him out. Please, he gives a very matter of fact, concise, step by step insight on how to work on the piece of equipment. He's actually there with the equipment. He's not standing in front of a green screen. He's actually with the piece of equipment. He sets up the camera and he shows you what he's doing as he's doing it, and you're seeing it from beginning to end. So it's quite different than what you see. And no dig on you, brother, but he's got a channel, brother Frank. He's got a channel. It's called Learn to Trade. I played the video in the beginning and the end.
In the beginning, Thank you, Mike. Thanks for doing that, brother.
No, you contributed to my channel. I've never donated to yours, but what I do is I show your video as often as I can. Sometimes I forget.
Right.
But I show your video, and I try to bring people on over to your channel and show them that, because they always say, "Hey, Mike, how come you don't do a step by step on the stuff?" What the hell am I doing for? Kevin Tate does it. You've done ice machines. You do the FPD machines. You do Lancer. You do Cornelius. All that stuff on your channel.
I'll put it up in the chat. Over there. But yeah, man, that's it. I mean, we try to give you everything, you know. Mike gives you details on a lot of this restaurant equipment and how to work with it as an independent, you know, and at the same time he's still trying to give you some information on if you want to go work for another company, because whether you work for another company or not, people, when you got this knowledge, you can do whatever you want. You know, you can do whatever you want. You want to go out on your own, you're free to do that. You know, just make sure you got all your ducks in a row, and then just keep it moving. You know, but everything's there. You know, and like Mike said with the videos, trying to put together, you know, better videos that give you the content from beginning to end on this equipment.
It is not easy.
You know, and it's not easy at all. But I mean, I really feel that you guys will get a more detailed look at what you're really gonna run into. You know, and I would tell you, if it's a pain, then, you know, it's just something that you're gonna watch me get through it, you know, and then when you have that same type of job, you'll be able to get through it the same way.
Well, what I like about what you do is that you're in an actual client's facility, and you're like, hey, I'm here, you know, taking care of these lines on this soda machine, taking care of this. You know, this is how you replace everything, and you go ahead and do it. He's like, hey, these other people did this helter-skelter. You know, we're going to go ahead and straighten this out. And you do. It's kind of like Bob Vila, This Old Home. And you go ahead and take it, and you strip it all down, and you put it up in a nice orderly way. Because they don't understand how something that doesn't come across in your videos is how chaotic and how illogically placed and installed some of this stuff is when you go in these convenience stores. You cannot believe that this stuff is done this way.
Right.
You can't make this stuff up. There's sound bites for that, but you can't make this up the way that they got this and think that everything is going to be okay. And it's like, or you're going to go tear all that down and go redo it. I got to. It's wrong. That's why I'm here in the first place. Right. Because the way they did it. Oh, it was working for 6 months. And now it don't anymore. Now it doesn't.
And see, you've been doing this so long, Mike. It's like that's second nature. That's second nature to you. You know what I mean? So, you know, but now at this point in time, the quality of technicians have gone down.
It's gone down, but
and it's people
As
just
you
getting
saw
through a
with the
job,
review,
you know.
the leadership is on them. There's pressure on the leadership on getting this stuff done now, yesterday,
Mhm.
and they're hiring people with 0 to 1 year experience. They're hiring. Oh, you got a clean driver record? Come on over. And then when you get in there, they're just go here, go there, go here, go here. Oh, just get started. You do this. I'm gonna leave, go to another site. I'll be back, right?
Yeah.
And then maybe they
Yeah.
don't even come back. Or by the
Right.
time they come back, the person's been there for 4 hours, 6 hours,
Right.
and
Right.
they're just left to figure it out on their own. And
Well,
then
I
we
mean,
come after the fact and we're like, what the hell is this? This looks like this is done with somebody with no experience. And it's because
Yeah,
it was.
and that's what you that's what you get a lot now, because people
Yeah.
want to rush through jobs, and
Yes.
and I'm telling you guys, man, the worst thing you can do in this business is be one of those guys that rush through the job and go through it, because let me tell you, in the long run, you're gonna end up losing money if you're doing it like that, you know, because
Yes.
you're gonna lose customers, you know, and
Right. Well, all they're looking at
Mhm.
is closing these deals. They're
Yeah.
looking at that dollar sign that comes with signing off on that job as being complete. And so
Yeah.
they don't care. They just want this done as soon as possible.
yeah,
And then
and
then we're left out there, and the customer's like, well, it was working. And like,
mhm.
yeah, it was working, and now it's not. And this is the reason
Yeah.
why. And I gotta go redo it. And you're fighting with the customer over it.
Yeah.
It's one of, we can talk about this another day, but I do have to go.
I know, man.
We've
I
been
know,
on
man.
here.
It's been nice talking with you, brother, and being on with you, man. I appreciate you.
Yes, and always
And,
go check him out, please, because he has done a lot of work. It really takes a lot out of you to go ahead and do these, and then he puts in the comments and the part numbers and this and that, and he chops it
Yeah.
up and it's down, and he cuts out background noise. I don't have
Yeah.
the time and the patience for none of that.
Yeah.
Say Kevin Tate does. I can't
Yeah.
do that. I don't give a damn. I'm finally monetized, but hey, for
Yeah.
$3
I know,
for
congratulations
a video,
too,
4
man.
hours on editing that damn video for $3.
Right? Right.
Come on, man.
Nah,
I'll do
I
a
hear you.
video, but I ain't trying to go and do all that.
Right? But they getting the best of both worlds, you know what I mean?
Right,
That's
I'm
it.
trying to give them the information and let them go from there. Not everything that we're showing them is going to be something for them, but that's
Right.
why we show them. There's this whole huge range.
But they
all
can
the way
see
from-
they can see the range
Yeah.
of work out there. I mean, you don't
Yes.
have to be in laundry or something
No.
like that. If you prefer coffee
Mhm.
systems, look into the coffee system. Look into the brewers. Look into the cappuccino machines.
Yes,
man.
Bun, like he
it's-
said,
Yeah,
Bun.
yeah. Check out Bun, because I mean they're the leader. You know what I mean, as
Yeah.
far as commercial goes.
But,
But,
what's the one that starts with a C? Carter,
Curtis, Wilbur Curtis now.
Wilbur
Yeah.
Curtis. Yeah. So
Yeah.
you got all of these, man. You got all of these.
Yeah, man. So
L to the C, he got that work over there. Hey, brother Terry, I'm sorry I didn't get to your stuff, man. So real quick, and we're gonna finish this up. But brother Terry had an Asper oven that he wanted me to tell him about, and it's a gas oven. Real quick, brother Terry, if you're having flame that isn't quite right, you got to take the cover off the bottom, look at the burner, keep the door closed, and then look at the flame, open the door, see if the flame increases. If the flame increases when you open the door, it's deprived of oxygen that's causing an improper burn pattern. On some of these cheaper ovens, they actually have a hole in the back wall of the oven. Some of the insulation or some metal might have slid past that hole, and it's not getting enough fresh air in the oven to feed the flame. And in the other things, there's a shutter there. And because I didn't get a chance to work on your stuff live and in living color, you can give me a call from the job site. I'll help you out. Just make sure you call me in enough time so I can set aside time to help you out with that one in person.
That's awesome,
with
man.
With
That's
that,
awesome.
check out Brother Tate. Learn a trade. I want to thank you all for being here, being involved, and being active on this YouTube channel. Thanks, Coach Greg Adams. I want to thank you all for being here, and I will be back on Thursday. I will be back. Thank you all. Does the thermostat call? Yeah, the thermostat is still going to call. Is that what he's saying? Is it still calling?
Does the thermostat
is still going to call because it's still going to cycle. There's still a flame there. The thermostat is checking for the temperature. But the problem that Terry has is that not enough heat, improper cook. So no. It's not cutting out. It's that the customer's saying part of the oven isn't heating up. It's just a regular range with the burners on top, a bake oven at the bottom. And so there is a burner there, whether it's a U shape or an L. And that means that the burner isn't populating, especially if it's a U shape, the burner isn't populating. So what you do have is you have flame on one side of the U-shaped burner and not enough flame on the other. And that causes the customer to have an uneven cook. I wish it was an Easy Bake because those have halogen lamps. Fun fact, a lot of commercial stuff, it really is Easy Bake, right?
Easy
Kevin
Bake,
Tate,
yeah.
Turbo Shell. It's a warmer lamp. It's a warmer. We deal with that every day.
Yeah.
every day. Yes. And so El Tither was talking about water column. I don't think Brother Terry has a manometer. But you gotta check the gas pressure. And the other thing, like I told El Tither on one of the other ones, is that you might have to adjust the gas valve regulator. Because the gas valve regulator might be tamping down too much and restricting the gas flow, causing you not to have enough gas to populate that 100,000 BTUs needed for the bake burner. So you probably are not having enough. But like I said, another thing is that it's often starved for oxygen. Mm-hmm. Yeah, brother, I know, sense. But I know you just got off an hour ago. I got to make amends with the wife. I've not been as good as I should be, so I have to spend more time with the wife. I got to leave y'all. I got to go.
Make it right, brother.
Yeah, I know you got to use a manometer, but he Brother Terry, sometimes he's like, I don't really need all that fancy smashy stuff. So, oh, you still here? Yeah, brother, you feel free to call me from the site. I didn't get a chance to take time out like I promised you I would. So therefore, I will take the time to talk to you through it over the phone because vehicle. You know what I'm saying? This is on me. This is on me, not on you. Once again, thank you all for being here.
All right, brother. Take off, man. All right.
Catch y'all later.
Peace, everybody.
All right, let me hit the outro videos that I love. I don't give a damn if y'all like it. I still like them.
Gentlemen, don't waste your time in the vain pursuit of this and that endeavor. To be high on hopes and illusions. To be high on hopes and illusions.
Be relentless.
In case I don't see ya. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Yeah.